All right, well, let's continue, shall we? Also, no, you know what? I'm gonna get out of the safe, and then I'm gonna say hello.
So you came.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. My name is Tiz Armando, and I'm back here with iBlue once again.
Hi.
So yeah, I got a real question for you. Like, I have. Did you at any point? Was there a point where you started suspecting Maruki of something during the story or something at all?
I kind of felt like he wasn't done in the story because of he was studying cognitive science, but I didn't suspect him.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, sadly, like they added, like I said, Yoshisawa's confidant, Ketchi's, and Maruki. So people from the start were like, okay, Maruki's a little too sussy, but he seems to be doing nothing story-wise too much. So it's like it's just a confidant. It's like, But yeah, no, I feel like this is an interesting twist.
Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
Sure, they'll come around.
Oh, yes. Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
So yeah, I think we can go. What he means is, I think we can go buy stuff at uh the air shop or Takemi, which we're fine item wise, even though it's just two of us. But I think it's fine.
Let's do it.
I can save here as well. But yeah, I think we're good for now.
How about this?
Alrighty.
Now, let us depart. Excuse me, Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is 'cause he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
I guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere.
Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Well,
Let's figure out what Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering about aimlessly. He encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us in so graciously, perhaps we'll be able to cross another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on due to our lack of manpower.
if I must.
Focusing on your own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before wasn't half bad.
Alright.
So yeah, now we can actually use the showtime consistently. Of course, that all depends whether or not you could keep up with me. I just want to take a second to look at that. Look at that again, because you can only see part of it. I truly feel like Maruki's palace is one of the more prettier palaces. It is very pretty. It's like an observatory, but has stars and golden threads and everything, so it is very visually beautiful. From the outside, from the inside, it's all white. Well, for the most part, it's mostly white. So it's very, like... I don't know, very contrasting. Okay, just the two of us, huh?
Yes, the two of us.
Oh, and now you can actually see Maruki's shadow. What do I have? That is... should be fine. Oh, where's my... okay. I think it was somewhere around here. VIP patient identified. We'll now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master waits for you there, with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door at the left-hand side of the entrance hall. As I thought, they're politely informing us of their location. It must be the door. Let's go.
It's somewhere.
Politely telling us where to go, but this is shadows.
Pathetic trash. They didn't see us at all. Persona! Exploit the hell out of that weakness. Go down. That's 2 knocked down. But you can do more, can't you, Joker?
You scare me.
Attack's fine and all, but it'd be even better to know their weakness.
Yeah, but I don't
That
think...
this enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
Don't I have this persona, but it's still calling it Killer Teddy Bear. I think it's weak to either nuclear or psychic.
It's that attack's fine and all, but it'd be even better to know their weakness some other way.
I'm just gonna kill this one if I can.
Joker took one down. I gotta keep up.
Oh, right, you don't do blast anymore. I went with the assumption that you could.
I love it! Okay. They were too weak to be a threat. I can feel it.
They go over here, but there's a shadow right there.
They didn't see us at all. They're weaker than we are, and particularly weak to wind. Persona! Ravage them! That's it, Joker! It's time to kill!
Do it!
Jesus Christ.
Slice and dice!
Oh, catchy.
I still want to get knocked over. I have to.
A good battle.
I have to get somebody who do I have a persona that has like a really glaring weakness to like dark or something? Because I want to get knocked down for his lines alone.
I can feel it. I'm sensing a safe room potentially nearby. It's a safe room.
Corridor, okay.
I should write something. Now, let us depart. I have something.
I hope you have a happy life.
Hey,
Of all places, okay. Okay, so he might be 100% for talking this out, but Casey's like, nah, fam.
you did it!
No doubt a Mercury's up ahead. Make sure you're ready. Oh, this seems... That's the same place. And there's a shadow way over there. Way up top. I don't like these drones. I don't like them.
Thank you for coming.
Did you do something to her?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
Yeah, you're still jumping the gun with this. Just trying my best, but I don't get laughed off the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
This reality. So sad when she transferred for her parents' job, but all's well that ends well. By thanks of my sensei's patronage, he today also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
Just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition he finally deserves. Really? Then back to the block, people. It's curry time. Oh, Father. Is that jealousy I'm detecting? My friends want to stay in this reality. That doesn't seem right. I got Catherine come shoot his paddleless and then met you guys. Then we go to Mementos and transform into... But, is that really true?
Well, it's time.
If I accept Marky's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created. Or so he says. If I stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted and to allow for new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
So I'm guessing this is a another ending you can get, but I can't accept this reality,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, like you said, this is you can't get another bad ending, quote unquote, with this, which is a weird thing because it's like the opposite because you do technically live happily ever after, quote unquote. It is one of the creepier endings because something definitely feels like wrong at all turns.
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever. And it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Are you serious?
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now, but you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please,
That I'm leaving.
don't let me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Persona!
Okay, I'm gonna have Chigiaji with me. Alright. Let's start off with a little bit of lightning, shall we?
Persona!
I think she's gonna use Bless eventually too, so I think I'm just fine to stay with Shigeaji. Unless, do I have somebody? Oh, I could use you actually. It's Null and Repel. I know, the thing is, I know she's weak to dark. So, I could technically just use Dark Attack against her. I mean, Shigeaji does have one. Unless her things change. Oh, they might have changed because she's a boss, technically. She only gotta do this?
That's funny.
She's still using Sword Stance, yeah. It is a little worrying because if that attack has a high crit chance, which means if she lands it, she might get another turn in succession.
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone. Sondrion!
Learn to love yourself, sis!
Brave Step? What is that? Oh, critical rate up. Okay, that's a bad thing. I mean, it's fine because she can't hit us anyway, but that in combination with the attack she's using currently is very bad because she hits very hard and can critical really easily. Oh, you're charging too! Okay, so you just want a big physical attack. With high critical too. That's not good. I'm just gonna keep using Wind.
Please don't do this to me.
I kinda wanna see what that would have done. I'm not gonna lie, how much damage it would have done. Let's use a little bit of Curse.
Why?
This is for your own good.
Looks like you lost.
Why?
Come on now, ma'am. Even Akechi's a killer, and he's gotten over it.
Yeah, sure, because he has like at least he doesn't really have that much of a conscience.
Our fight is over.
Senpai.
can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it! Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
No, not me
Totally
thinking he's
berserk.
Venturine. You know how Venturine does the flick and the gold drops?
Oh god.
That's all I saw.
We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
Strain. Oh. Could just.
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Right against Cindrion, her persona per se, which is an interesting thing because, like I said before, personas are supposed to be the admission of your true self, accepting your true self, faults and all, even like the dark side of you. That's literally why there's called shadows and stuff. But this one has gone berserk because it's in conflict with itself, and it's a nice thematically that it's. Cinderella is supposed to be Cinderella because, again, she doesn't want to go back to being the servant girl. But it's an interesting touch. So, I believe you are weak to dark. But also, I used a lot of SP in that. I kind of forgot about this. Well, I didn't forget. I was like, I just didn't take into account the SP usage. Okay, that did nothing.
Persona! That should do.
Oh, cool! You're just here to boost their sets.
Persona! Others! There.
Gotta raise our stats.
Fear my power.
Use this one, I guess, because that hits everybody. Maruki.
Out of my way. Stand down. For my joy. Stand down.
Come!
Right, I switched off of the Shigeoji. Although this guy has salvation, but
Alright.
this might be overkill, but I don't want to catch you to go down.
Time! I'll break them.
Alright, good. Yeah, that did quite a bit. No, that's fire.
I'll take that.
Shit. Oh, you only gain what?
can beat this.
How much? Oh, that's Maruki's ability. Okay, that's a confidant ability. Oh, all right.
Hold on.
You use fire too, so I'm guessing, okay, dark and fire is not a no-go. You're not weak to dark anymore.
Go down.
Can I attack you? Yeah, okay. Physically. You don't have to summon 2 of them.
You don't have to summon.
Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell.
You're not
It's
pathetic.
your refusal to accept the truth.
I like who's been playing the instrumental of Rivers in the
We
Desert.
can't afford to waste time on this shit. Here it comes.
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
I knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yeah!
trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation.
To the dry land.
To me. Let's push him back.
Yeah, and sadly, that is the end of Akechi's navigation quest.
No.
Why did they come here?
For my joy!
Let's go.
Alright! Well, let me swap to this guy. And everybody! Heat Riser.
Persona.
I feel much better, I'm not gonna lie.
To me, Loki.
Oh, critical!
Good one, Crow.
Who should... yeah.
What do you mind? I got
On to
this.
the next.
Persona.
You still... Okay, yeah, you have this still.
Get wrecked.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, that one hits hard, but I wanted to charge first because it hits even harder!
Now that's power.
Oh, and you have the SP or HP recovery?
My other self. Take this.
I can't lose. It can't end yet.
Oh, shit.
He needs cover.
I won't hold back!
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
Persona.
I'm gonna leave the healing to you, Morgana. Oh, Thunder Rain probably because it's only one target. That wasn't that much.
Crow's
Payback
up again.
time.
It's payback time.
Okay.
I'll break them.
Oh, right, we haven't
Do
developed it.
it.
That should do.
God hand though, you're charged. And she's weak.
Bam.
Ooh!
Oof. Oofies.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
It can't end here.
I'm gonna heal anyway. Because Ryuji's down to a lot, like really low, and he needs HP to even cast his stuff. You bitch.
I'll take that.
No! Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, it's fine. She's only... Oh.
Leave all the support stuff to me.
Oh.
I can still dance.
Persona.
I can still dance, huh?
There.
Nah.
No, it's still like, it's like, again, it's a pro... You missed. Futaba lowered his agility. Joker, what's wrong? I'll just do this again. Was that it?
Yeah.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dream won't be.
I don't know. I just think it's very fitting, like the choice for like Cinderella at this point.
The clock strikes midnight.
All right.
Yoshizawa-san!
Oh,
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace? He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing. What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy. Our joy? That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again.
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do, on the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators return to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell them what I know so far.
So, Dr. Maruki...
Did Akechi bounce?
yes.
Cool.
It's like peace.
He altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption.
Oh, hello.
Mind if I interject?
By all means.
That's right, Akechi. There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
He's helping for now.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you? considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point. Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Huh? I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I've totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
It's okay if this is painful.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
Aww.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
No, you got something to say?
Gone cat again.
Hey, wait!
Hey, don't rub it in. I did it to help you, alright? Yeesh. All this trouble with Yoshisawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
For now, we should meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. Mishima? Okay, never mind. I'm trying to wrap my hair around this, and just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I barely blame you. I'm a little confused myself. By the way, I think we've all learned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us calm down. You're right.
If you can sleep after all that.
Mm-hmm. Certainly, the combat has tired us as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. We're going to need some time to figure this all out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. We can't leave, so... And we still have the heater out! Hooray!
I'll just add this.
Ooh, but yeah. I don't know, I do feel bad because I think at this point this is worse. Don't you think? Because they have, like, they had, like, this sudden promise of, like, this suddenly, and then it just suddenly came crashing back down to reality. And I think it's it's worse in my opinion, because most of the stuff they've gone through is in the past, they've, like, had to deal with it. But suddenly, like, to have it back and then have it ripped away again is, something that is, I think, I don't know, extra painful for some of them specifically, like Futaba and Haru. I don't know. Just feel like it's extra like a kick in the pants.
I don't know, cause like, if you really fully get over something, I feel like you wouldn't feel that crash. I'm looking at my own life for an example. But in this case, I feel like they were never truly comfortable with the idea.
Yeah, like
of whatever they were going through.
Yeah, like
so.
Like Futaba said, like they kind of knew something was fishing, but they stopped caring after a little bit.
They just didn't want to self-improve, and just stuck with what was comfortable, and that's where you can kind of get yourself in trouble. So, like with Joker and Akachi, I mean, they knew what was up instantly, right? Like. Joker came to terms with his true self. So did, well, Akachi. Apparently, he just wants to murder. So,
no, don't worry. We'll get into those two a little bit later. But yeah, it's fun too. But no, yeah, it's kind of whole of, I don't know. In general, it's just not great.
It's sad, but like, it's also like a growing pain point, you know.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, make everybody happy, huh? But even so... Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Look. Am I go to visit a long nose man? Long nose? I miss you.
Time for long nose.
No. Back in prison, I say.
It's been quite some time.
Oh.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
What's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more.
Ah, great.
This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Let's go, long nose. When he didn't say anything, and I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, because like I told you.
Levents had told you that?
Remember the day I kind of tried to limit his voice lines because, you know,
I know.
Fine. Yeah, I know it hurts. But
You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
I mean, I hate these responses. What the heck?
Mm.
Of course, she just said she wasn't okay. But not seem insensitive.
Mm.
Alright, are you okay?
Mm.
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Just stark difference. Shoulder, it's fine. What do you ask, coach? Extra class as well. I gotta study more. Class is awesome. There's no bullies or anything. My bad. And I have club, okay? Go home club. But yeah, it has to be especially hard for her because
Time's up.
she was literally living as her sister. You know how hard it is to try to make yourself believe you're somebody else, especially like a family member. It's definitely.
I also think that partially Maruki's to blame. Like, as a counselor, you don't tell someone to continue living your life as someone else. Like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it's why
you should be encouraging to, overcome the situation, not settle into, yes, just pretend to be someone else for your entire life and do their wishes. It didn't even sound like in that cutscene that they showed that she wanted to be like a gymnast. Like, it was all her sister. Like, it was almost forced on her.
Yeah, since why you can depict from there that Maruki means well, but I don't know, his methodology is flawed. So it's one of those things like, I get what you're trying to do, but the way you're going about this is not the right one. You all did your homework? You give homework during... Okay, it's fine. It's Japan. Next year's gonna be all your college entrance exams. So you better start preparing now. Well, if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts. Then make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Time to turn in that homework. Let's see, who is on class duty today?
Man.
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. So yeah, I think...
Bro, I'm smart out of my brain.
Everyone rested up. More or less, my mind's racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. I'm here. I think it started through my own thoughts. But it's still like to hear everybody else's take.
Oh, it's me. I am the issue. I have to tell you all something.
Oh, really? Sure thing. Well, come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be waiting for you all.
Hey!
Definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza. Oh, and cook up her plans for here on out too.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right? That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So... somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Let's check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
Good question.
I'm wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Catchy?
Speaking of...
Good day.
Oh.
This is Lavenza
Hi.
speaking.
Lavenza!
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
I don't think it's like that.
It's too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
That's funny.
Apparently she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Dang, new transfer student
Is
incoming.
she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
It's also catchy.
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Are you sure? Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
Can't wait for Akechi to try to pull a knife on Dr. Maruki. Yep. Ready.
So do you think Lavenza will make it to school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't just think it's a bad idea, her wandering around that getup with that getup. It's true, hopefully no one gives her a hard time. Someone does, you better come with a good excuse for her.
Morgana's on top of it.
For real?
What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something out like that? Kitty helping out a little kid. Sounds like a one dynamic deal. Could be a last 3 seasons in a movie. Easy. It's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. They can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let's know if anything changes, Ren. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
One lazy little Benzo wants to meet up at the school. Not like she wants to check out the place, right? Can't leave. At this point, why would we?
Hey.
That had been decided. Now we just got to move forward. Alright, let me say
just
once more because I have a problem.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Sleepy. Sleepy time junction. I can't even do anything, right? Nope.
Didn't think so.
Alright. Now it's just story time. Do you want to take a break for today? I don't want to think about it anymore. Wait, I want to think on it a little more. It's not what I said. Oh. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Morgana?
Come on, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. Remember, right? That night before we went into Momentous to erase it? Before we deal with Shido?
Hey.
Remember how I said I finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that, I really believed it. I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be human. More than once, I thought I would give a chance. Yeah, more than once. I thought it would give me a chance with Lady On, but what I did was just so lame. Can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us.
I understand why, though.
Wait.
You're being so nice to me. You try excusing something this big be more disappointing than anything. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me more than... Yeah, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in prison when you first met. I'm nowhere near cool.
You're already super cool.
Quit buttering me up. You don't have to tell me twice, though. I'm going to be super cool from here onward.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just keep relying on you for everything because deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one who protect you. I promise I will.
Oh, another one? Or wait, no. Wait, yes! I love that.
I've discovered a new me. No, my original power.
All right.
Mercurius has transformed into Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to start marking his just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it.
Let's do our best.
Right. Sorry again for all the hassle. You and I are gonna be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for
Well,
the night.
things are going to be getting hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. So it went from proud presence to majestic presence. And he wants to learn Miracle Rush. Which Miracle Punch is a medium attack on one person. Miracle Rush is on all foes. And this has a high chance of critical. So it can knock down everybody. Increasing the effects on allies' healing skills may decrease HP costs. So when I'm using his healing skills, they cost less XP. Also, this is what, as you can tell, is the third awakening. This is essentially like a fusion of the first and second Persona. But like they said, I believe this is supposed to be like their original power, like their true power. And yeah, this is most of them have like a modern look. Like you can see, like Diego has like a mixture of like, he looks like he could be around today. So I don't know, like he has a freaking watch and everything. I don't know, like, and I don't know, they look cool. Like in general, I think they look pretty cool.
He has no butt.
Nope, not
No
a single butt.
Flat.
No, but I think Zoro was the same. Just Zoro had like a lower cape, so you couldn't see it.
See.
But yeah, I don't know. I think these are really cool. There's something else I wanna. Oh yeah, evolve the party members' persona. Oh no, no, no!
Yes.
You know what, Mariki? I will take that deal as long as I don't have to go back to school. New Year is starting. You all look sleepy. What, did you doze off through through the new year? What? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief. Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decorate with, oh, God. Kadomatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shime, oh my god. Shime Nawa, in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. The phrase referring to all the Shinto gods is a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright. Takama-san, I bet you slept through Shogatsu. Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
What can I say?
Seriously?
So lucky I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. You awake? Could you give me a hint? I don't know. Ren seems pretty out of it. Some phrase about gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? Was this phrase supposed to illustrate... Wait, what's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? I think it's how numerous they are. There are a lot. Oh yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What was the phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? Oh, 8 million? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
That means...
People call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it. Correct.
We call them Yao-Yo. Oh my god! I'm gonna die! Yao-Yo no Kami. Yao-Yo no Kami. Or the 8 million gods. Though that number's not meant to be taken literally. Yao-Yo Orozu is essentially a shorthand for myriad gods. And yeah, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. But with all these traditions, you could say that these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. Really neat to share as our history.
Nice going.
Okay. God. I forgot that this semester still has school. Oh wait, I think it still has exams too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
Let's follow it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Time to do it.
Hey!
Chase it down so you don't lose sight of it.
Making fun of me?
Man, it's fast. Excuse me. Oh, you're going down. I thought you were gonna go up.
Oh!
You see that? First floor. I was just trying to go. Come on, we're gonna follow it for now. Isn't that
For real?
the nurse's office? What's going on here?
That butterfly. It's just, well,
Anyway,
yeah.
Like we're the only ones who can see it. Seems like we have some purpose. No point in thinking about it right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office quickly.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
Wonderful.
See.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest?
And
Lady
she said she's
Lavenza?
taking a nap. Sore Mimi.
Oh!
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
Oh, they're in gym
I'm
uniforms.
rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong.
Catchy.
I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before? We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Is the nappy good?
Ain't that our line?
Tell us what you know.
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Isn't it gone, though?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world. So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan...
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What? The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Masses were invested in the fantasies, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We wished for it.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Also, no matter what path you might have to take to get there. I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Yeah, thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
Yeah, so remember that every single one of the Phantom Thieves did take a pretty much talk to Maruki, and they did talk about what their wishes were.
Did Futap?
Yeah.
Futap as well?
At LeBlanc.
Dang.
Remember? That he showed up at LeBlanc. And she was shocked about it.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end to this.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused Mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with Mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with Mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the meta-nav?
Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late, and thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
I know you'll choose well.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
I muted myself. It's fine. In writing reality, would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. Does that make any sense? I know God modding when I see it. God modding, not modding. Oh, is it? No, I don't know. At this point, he basically is a god, right? Just to make shit look small time. Come up with a plan. A good point. We should meet up tomorrow. That's good. Speaking of which, should we contact Takechi? Yeah, do you really want him back in the chat? Guess we can let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be the quickest. It's simple.
Yes, let's put him in.
Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 4 months ago, huh? Was better come up with a plan. Gotta go by fast. 23 days.
I should write something.
We can't leave it away. Got it?
For real?
Can't believe he control mementos. This guy's different than the others. Marcus is gonna be a tough one to take down. See?
Hey, hey.
We can't fail. It's not Marky. It's only what we can do. What? Okay. Bad though.
Hey, hey.
Oh, God damn it. That's a group shot, okay. We're having to the palace today, yeah? Good idea, I'd say, although we mustn't rush, of course. Yeah, honestly, if we want to accomplish anything, we gotta get out there. I agree. Is that alright?
Let's go.
Hell yeah, to secure a route to treasure. In that case, let's meet up at the hideout after school.
Okay.
So tell Yoshizawa? Well, we should probably still leave her alone. The hideout. We should talk about this before we infiltrate the palace. Seems everyone has arrived. Let us begin. February 3rd is the date we agreed on with Dr. Maruki. Gotta find that treasure already. Once the date's passed, it's over. We all get that, right? We'll have to discover the route by February 2nd, to be more precise. No way to look at it. And nice, you actually remember.
Yeah?
Of course. Of course I did. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to secure a route sooner rather than later. We must be deliberate, however. But yeah, we must be deliberate. We have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, the Maori's pretty much got the power of a god. Down, anything's gotta go smoothly. We better not let our guard down.
Very well. Let us go.
Oh, it's... Hello, everyone.
Something wrong?
You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
Please? I'm done running away. I can't keep relying on people like Senpai. I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Time to team up!
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Violet. I like appetite.
Oh, that's right. Sumire in English is Violet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
I am surrounded by absolute fools.
Yes.
Are we done? We should probably get moving.
Yeah, but remember, these are the absolute fools that beat you, so suck it up, Akechi.
Right?
Oh, I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet. Let's roll.
Yeah.
So, what are we supposed to do now? First, we secure a route to the treasure. We gotta know where it is before we can steal it, after all. We already checked most of the place on the map, though. Looks like we'll need to go even deeper into the palace. Hold on, let me take a look real quick.
Yes.
Security, yeah, there's a live security door here. This is the best place to investigate. Except I'm getting some weird shadow readings, so be careful.
Joker!
Somewhere in front of the auditorium. Let's get going. So yeah, now we have the squad back at plus Akechi and Sumire. So everybody's on the list. Alright, but what? You're just there, huh? Can I just
chill?
Can just go in calmly, no kicks, no nothing.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Prison door is open.
I have been waiting.
The state of the Velvet Room reflects the state of your own heart. The room's changes reflect you're showing the spirit of rebellion to the entity that binds your future.
Indeed.
Oh, they were gonna read the rest. Your change in appearance must also be due to the rebellious spirit you're harboring for so long. You've harbored it for so long. And with that spirit, you appear to have grasped a new possibility as well.
What do you mean?
Then
The current you should be capable of fusing new personas. Please make good use of this to keep the ruin at bay.
Very well.
We will continue to provide aid on your perilous journey. Now to your business. So I think I just get new personas or fusions. Okay, so the door is open. Alright, well. With that little preparation, I think we're going to leave things off here for now. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Next time we go into the palace for realsies. I hope.